Eduardo Polon moved his company, that is Furnished Rubber Works, to Nokia, and they produce all kind of rubber products. So they were using the Nokia brand to sell their product. And then also in 1912, a 26 years old young man founded a business called Furnished Cable Works. So they are into manufacturing of cables, electrical power cables, and other stuff. So anything related to cables or light, right? But then after the First World War, which was 1914 to 1918, because of the World War, so the global economy became very constrained, just compared to just recently the COVID, right? From 2020 to 2022, you know where the world was. Now it seems things are picking up a bit, right? So it could be that demand wasn't coming, so they cut production and not generating enough revenue. It means the business is going to be hot, right? Financially, because you have debt and other bills to pay. So, but then the rubber business was booming. So, Furnished Rubber Works acquired Nokia business. This was around 1918 to 1920, right? So now, the Nokia business is having the paper production, they having the rubber, and then the forestry, and then early 1922 they acquired Furnished Cable Works, a company that was established in 1912, right? So by 1922, 1924, they have over, let's say, 3 to 4 business under one umbrella, but it wasn't fully, let's say, a corporation. They are all working from various companies, right? Okay, fast forward. They realized that telecommunication was booming, so they need to. That was the main reason why the owners of the business acquired Furnished Cable Works, okay, so that they will be producing electrical cables and all sort of cables. Okay? So we can say by 1930, Nokia has fully diversified from paper production to manufacturing of cables to manufacturing of rubbers, right? So bear in mind that Nokia is not only like a phone production. Phone business came in back in 1980s, right? Okay, so in 1938, 1942, the cable business established a mega factory in a town called Helsinki to start a mass cable production, because that was the booming business now. And then finally, in 1907, all this business were merged to become what we call Nokia Corporation. So the name or the company Nokia Corporation was founded in was merged in 1967. So from 1865, from the paper production, it was a separate business. To 1898, the rubber business was a separate business. 1912, the cable business was separate business. And then in 1920, they brought all this business together under one umbrella. And then in 1966, it was fully incorporated to Nokia Corporation. This is where the Nokia is coming to. That was the time Nokia was about to venture into telecommunication properly. So Nokia was able to venture into mobile phone business because of the acquisition they made back in 1922. But through the cable business, that was when they started electronics components production, manufacturing of electronic components. I think it was in 1938, 1943 there. Right? So, as I said earlier, in 1967, all these businesses, paper production, rubber production, cable production, electronics production, came together, were made together, and now they have Nokia Corporation. They are now coming to face the world. I mean, solid four business coming together. Right? So now let's go back and learn something. When John McLean started those acquisitions, acquiring a business is capital intensive. In the long run, it helps the business growth in a long term. But within a short term, it's really hurt the business because you've given a bunch of your money, huge amount of money to acquire a company. So it's going to take time for even that company to even start doing well. Right? Okay. So in the next topic or the next episode, we're going to talk about how Nokia started or ventured into mobile phone business.